Today, as expected, the Independent Reserve Bank has increased the cash rate by 25.
The recent increase from the Reserve Bank is going to have an impact on farmers in terms of borrowing capacity, do all sorts of things on your property.
You're saying voters were meant to read between the lines that inflation would start climbing back up again.
If you look at today's data, none of it can be attributed to the budget settings.
Seriously, he's the Treasurer of Australian government and he thinks that it's not attributed to the government?
What's your 5-year plan?
Elmo doesn't really know what he's going to do in the next 5 hours.
Elmo doesn't have a plan. A lot of farmers don't have a plan either.
Yeehaw, property punters. Today we're talking my new favourite asset class, and that is farmland.
This guy is now a farming expert.
Welcome to Dollars in the Dirt. I'm Brecken Curtis, and this is where we break down the finance side of farming so you can grow your operation, buy that next property, and build real wealth. Let's get into it.
Hey guys, welcome back. Seems people like these reaction videos, and here we are. We're going to do some more today for you guys to have a look at, watch along, interested in everyone's thoughts on these, and look forward to seeing what you guys think of my reaction to some of these somewhat controversial videos.
Today, as expected, the Independent Reserve Bank has increased the cash rate by 25. This will be difficult news for millions of Australians with a mortgage.
So here we go, another interest rate rise recently from the Reserve Bank.
Today's decision was widely expected, obviously.
Expected? Since when?
We know that many Australians are doing it tough, which is why we continue to roll out responsible cost of living relief, including...
Responsible? Since when's this guy done anything that's responsible? The recent increase from the Reserve Bank is going to have an impact on farmers in terms of borrowing capacity, being able to secure that next property, do expansion, do all sorts of things on your property. If you need to borrow more money, obviously if there's interest rate rises going through the system, well, that's going to lower your ability to borrow more money. So having a budget, being able to understand where the market's heading and your cash flow forecast going forward is crucial in a rising interest rate market, so there's no unexpected surprises in the near future.
What's your 5-year plan?
What's that mean, 5-year plan?
Like, what are you going to be doing in the next 5 years? Do you have a
What's
plan?
Elmo doing in the next 5 years?
Yeah, you need
5 years.
to have a plan. You need to have a 5-year
Elmo
plan.
doesn't really know what he's going to do in the next 5 hours.
Elmo doesn't have a plan. A lot of farmers don't have a plan either. Guys, we've talked about this in the past around having a plan, being bank ready, acquisition ready. It's really important that you have your plan down on paper that's really easily able to be communicated to your broker, to your bank manager. The farmers out there that have their plan ready to go, able to react quickly as opportunities arise in the market, are well ahead of their neighbours and other people that are in the market looking to buy properties as well. It's really pertinent in the sense that we're sort of joking about Elmo not having a plan, but in reality, there's a lot of farmers out there that don't have a plan. Air conditioning in these plants. Look at it. This is like a lot of our customers, and as they should be, they're focusing on buying new machinery to make their farms more productive rather than worrying about a new pair of jeans that, you know, the old jeans with the split in them still do the job and even got a bit of built-in air conditioning as well. So this is how everyone should roll. You know, focus on the things that actually make you the money.
Just quickly, if you're tired of explaining your operation to a new bank manager every year, only to get a one-size-fits-all deal that doesn't fit your business, we can help. At Seasoned Finance, we do things differently. We've got over 70 years of combined experience in agricultural lending, and we work for you, not the banks. We're the consistent expert team in your corner, fighting to get the finance that actually helps you grow, purchase the next property, and build your legacy. Don't leave money on the table. If you're looking at your next move or just want a second opinion on your current setup, click the link in the show notes to book a confidential, no obligation chat with the team, and we'll show you what's possible. Righto guys, now back to the episode.
Well, I think when it comes to inflation specifically, the worst is behind us.
Worst is behind us. Holy moly, has he not bought anything lately?
The impression at the election was clear that the worst was behind us. You're saying voters were meant to read between the lines that inflation would start climbing back up again.
If you look at today's data, none of it can be attributed to the budget settings.
Which country does this guy live in? None of it's attributed to the budget settings? Seriously, he's the Treasurer of Australian government and he thinks that it's not attributed to the government?
You're arguing in that answer that this has got nothing to do with you. I mean,
they've been spending like drunken sailors day after day.
Voters, remember, you take credit when inflation falls.
This is proof of the responsible economic management, which has...
Responsible economic management. Since when?
But now when it's going up, it's got nothing to do with you.
Nothing to do with them. The farmers out there would all know that prices of everything are going up. Fertiliser, input costs for crops, freight, for cattle, everything's going up day after day. So it's really important that you understand the financial management of your business, where you're heading, what the costs are, and analysing that on today's prices, because prices keep going up and budgets, you know, what would have stacked up 3 years ago probably doesn't stack up today because the prices of everything have gone up significantly.
Yeehaw, property punters. Today we're talking my new favourite asset class, and that is farmland.
This guy is now a farming expert.
When I'm talking farmland about being a great real estate investment, I'm not talking about...
He doesn't look like much of a farmer, this guy. Look at him.
I'm talking about proper, productive land that you can run as a primary producer.
Jack's all of a sudden become a farming expert here, but I think when you're looking at getting finance for farms and anything to do with agricultural land, you need to make sure that you really got someone specialised that understands your industry, understands locations, the risks with farming. There's significant risks, and you know, just be careful around the advice that you take from guys that maybe, you know, don't have a lot of experience in the farming world and the agribusiness world. So interesting that Jack's all of a sudden becoming a farmer, but good on him, and I wish him all the best. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed my reactions today to these few videos. Send through any comments. Look forward to seeing if you guys agree, disagree with my comments around these videos, and look forward to catching you in the next episode.
Thanks for tuning in to Dollars in the Dirt. If you've got value from today's episode, make sure to subscribe so you never miss the insights you need to grow your business. And if you're ready to stop being just another number to the banks, visit Seasoned Finance via the link in the show notes. Remember to follow us on socials, and catch you next time.